As I reflect on 2018 and prepare for 2019, I look forward to 2019 being a year of growth. In 2018, I experienced what most would say is one of the most dreadful events that could ever happen to someone. I went through a divorce, and things got real. I could say that I saw the signs way before we signed the papers. I hid a lot of pain inside while I was on the job, spending time with friends, etc. While this decision was very mutual, I was having my own personal pity party, blaming myself for how it all went down. Then I would get more frustrated because I was unable to figure out why was this happening to me. Then I transitioned from being frustrated to becoming angry, wanting revenge, being petty. I thought that would solve all of my problems when in fact it made my problems even worse. Because as a man, we tend to be selfish. Our pride gets in the way because we feel we should be inferior, dominant. But if I could be real, divorce put me in a place to where I was completely broken. Imagine dropping a glass dish from 100 feet in the air and it landing on the pavement. Yeah, that was the feeling I felt. Shattered. It left me with no choice but to fall on my knees and just pray to God. I cried out to Him, asking Him just to take over my life completely. I was tired of fighting, tired of trying to put the broken pieces together, tired of feeling like I was alone when God had been waiting for me this whole time. And what hurt the most is that I'm a Christian rapper. And God brought this vision to reality of how I was living. And it made me ask myself, how can I be an ambassador for God while I'm serving two gods? Crazy. And when God showed me that how I was living was foul, I made a choice to start making changes to become more obedient to Him. I haven't been perfect by far. Spiritual growth is definitely not comfortable. I can say that I'm truly blessed with the environment I surround myself with now, coming from my church community. I started attending Crossover Church in August of 2018 and have never looked back. Being surrounded by such strong men and women of Christ has increased my hunger and thirst to glorify His name. While things are still challenging and are not where I would like them to be, God started putting the pieces back together slowly but surely to where I become more whole. So that anger, frustration, revenge, pettiness that I once felt, it's no longer necessary. God showed me that love conquers all. And love is the greatest commandment of God. So as 2019 approaches, I want to ask you this. How are you entering your new year? Will you all continue to be led by your own desires? Or will you allow God to lead and guide your footsteps? I've decided to allow God to guide my footsteps. And I started at the end of this year. It has left me in a place of peace, humbleness, and wholeness. So I look at my divorce as the fall. It's when I crossed over from death to life. Because I allow God full access inside of me so that I'll be able to minister to you all. I pray this blesses you in any way possible. And again, it's all love, y'all. Let's try to love and spiritually grow in 2019. Happy New Year.
Yeah. Act 1, it's a new scene. Colors change, man, that mean it's a new season, huh? I call this the fall. I hit rock bottom, had no one to call. Got on my knees and just prayed to the Lord that He healed me from pain that I ain't felt before. Wondering how I would make